Anga! Adik Anga pergi beri.
Team Victus. Team Victus. We believe.
The time for waiting is over. No hesitation, no mistakes, no looking back. Paris stands just one series away, and Invictus Gaming have everything they need to seize it. The talent, the confidence, the belief. This is the moment where one match can change a team's destiny. Brace yourselves, here comes Invictus Gaming!
They've silenced kingdoms. They've dismantled robots. Now, they're coming for the one team that got away. The reverse sweep lit the fire. This rematch fuels it. One victory stands between them and the grand finals. Paris is calling. Revenge is waiting. This is the new generation. And with them, let's charge forward. Hala! Team! Vamos!
Air 404 fought like a champ yesterday, even though he was still sick. Can he light that fire for another night? Just one more time to get that ticket to Paris. With a lot of questions around IG, Vamos are looking formidable this time round coming into this matchup, and they will not let this chance slip away.
So they were just going to do it in a very honest manner. Yetri in, but it's going to be Hazel that take the turtle away. So DK pause to revitalize. Both teams disengage.
Good disengage from Vamos, actually, right? Making sure that at least Air 404 is pathing away. Oh, hold on.
Oh, it's RWM. He's trapped in the box. First blood. DK overextends.
Yeah. Again, I feel like it's okay for Vamos to just play it slow, but at that point, I feel like Ziki was just trying to hold the river just a little bit more, because going up against IG, especially with this kind of
away. The good thing about Vamos is Clarkun's Jusin, right? Great against these tanks who just want to stay in the fight. They're going to try and pick up Azo, and he's just gone. The Raging Sandstorm doesn't do enough, and Nako comes in to try to fight. MLBB needs to flicker away. Valkyrie descent from Yetri as now comes to be the second layer of offense, but Team Vamos, they have that crowd control. Yetri commits for ZK, but he AOGs out, and Vamos walks away with 2.
Really good stuff coming in from Vamos here. Unfortunately,
Nova can gladly take this trade. And now IG, this is going to be the one that might punish Vamos the most. ZK, he's ready to die for this. The taunt into one more attack will do the job. No response there. They do lose Hazel in the process. Nako in with the blazing duet. The total part memory not in range, so Nako will get out, but the RWM traps them in the box. And unfortunately, Subpot will be the second victim. Double kill from MLBB.
I don't know.
Hazel in this case will not face any resistance taking this door. In fact, they're going to go for the RWM into a direct engage. Yetri from the side as well. Nova is safe. ZK misses this ult. And now he's going to be fed to the wolf. This Hazel with the kill, and the rest of Vamos sent packing.
Yeah, right now it looks like Arrow just cannot find an angle. And I gotta say, this game isn't super loud, but Sway.
And it's also a problem for Clarkun's Jusin. If your front line can't stand there, it's very, very hard for you to consistently be effective. They do start a fight in the jungle. Suelo drops the RWM. He's just gonna fully send it. No one is there to stop him. Clarkun disengages. Subpot comes in and finally gets a punish. Arrow 4-4 from the flank, but they smell that from a mile away. It's Yetri on the case. Subpot goes down. Double for Mel.
Okay, you know what? Mel really is trying to redeem himself, because even though he was basically cornered on both sides, he was able to survive.
Trying to look for Suelo. They're trying to burst him out. Suelo is gone. This is what Vamos is good at, to find these nooks and crannies, and MLBB is going to be the main course, and they have just found in Wisdom Nature. Not enough to keep it alive. It does, the Quantum Charge! Last second, Nako really wants it and gets the shutdown. Now Nako out of the fight and is Vamos' way back.
Yo, shout out to Zeke, man. That was sneaky.
That was a good engage. Really, really good engagement. They get a 2 for 3 in favor of Vamos, and now this is going to be the Lord of that one fight. What a confusing puzzle to deal with, man. They are playing. I think he's on his way. Potentially. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh!
Again, the AOG decided to connect, but Suelo assassinated again. Played by the poke. And to what Team Vamos needs to win this, he actually can only do so much. Try to wail away the members of Team Vamos, but has to disengage. Team wins the nation to get out, and that is what we've been talking about, the box of influence from Suelo. They lose the entry, but a ton from Hazo keeps them alive. Clock one to the back as well. Hazo doing his absolute darnest to keep this game going, but Arrow 404 finds the angle that is needed. And there's no more left for IG. Another spectacular collapse from Vamos, and they have gotten this in the bag.
Woo! Error 404, that was clean. Waited in the bush until he got it. His Heptachine C charge, enhance auto, and goes right in for the cash.
Game numero uno for Vamos. And that is step 1 out of 4 to Paris.
But again, this
Not a bad idea. They do get the knockup though. The combo is going to be perfectly executed, and that's first blood for Hazel. You're going to be traded back by Subot. Like the final blow from Yetri, dives the backline. And Subot will have to flicker away, but Yetri finds error, and that's a 2-4-1 for IG.
Good that we see from Error 4-4. Have mobility. Gank on Ye3 though. Oh,
Yeah, he's dead. No more eye for a 9. There's no getting out of this one. Zkif with a great setup.
but not at that level just yet.
Then the flick forward should result in Suelo step 2. Zkif just... What a menace on the glue he is. They are going to make an attempt in the bottom lane and to get Nako's Purify out. Then Red Quilt, they finally do so, but Arrow 4-4 in the back with some low health members. Desolate goes absolutely wide, and IG will find 2.
But not much of a conversion we are seeing from Invictus. We still see that Team Vamos is the majority of the lead. I mean, it's free.
Not what, again?
Yeah.
I mean, like, this is why I say, I think he just has the Chico guy's mentality. The moment I feel like I can kill you
is sufficient to keep alive. Suelo comes in, and that is going to be the perfect follow-up. Set up by Suelo, follow-up by Hazo. Zkif goes down, Clock in the mix, and Nako comes in swinging. But the damage is going to be there to force Nako back. They lose Hazo in the process. 1-4-1 in the top lane. But Yetri, here he comes again. There's no way in though. Stolen Electro final blow. Yetri, where's the way out? Tries to outplay this, but once more slain.
remember the programming. 1v3.
You can
win it out.
You can do great things.
It's a sleeper agent mentality, but now it's not over yet. They get the Paquito, they're gonna get one.
Oh, good dodge, but error is in. Mel will survive, but maybe not Suelo. And unfortunately, Nova misses the mark with that out. And that's not the case. They do jump Zkif, but no follow-up is used. And Hazel forces to ult in that position. He will be cut down. They do bring Subot back, and MLBB is out of the fight, unfortunately, and that gives Error the room to make plays. Zkif gets carried over by the AOG, but Error is in, and he finds 3.
Now really taking this lead to another level here. Now reclaimed very quickly.
What are you doing?
All right.
What? What are you doing?
Okay, you know what? What if the coach is talking behind the scenes? Are like,
Can he do it? They find a knockout on the Subot. That is going to be a good angle in for the punish. Subot goes down, but there's no Electro final blow, so easy Lord for Arrow 404. The rest of AG looks to walk away. Clock is getting stalled out, but Nako separates the battle line, and Nova gets out of there. Yetri dies, but for a purpose. MLBB will now get some damage done in the bot lane.
Yup. It's gonna get a free T2 on the bottom side. The Lord still fell into the hands of a team of...
MLBB. Unfortunate.
That was just unfortunate, okay? He tried to recall, but the thing is, he had flicker and he had time. He could have just walk, dash, and then if someone gets close, flicker away, but hit each other.
Yep. And there's some pressure, but the dive from Vamos, this is what they're good at. Hazel is gone, MLBB is dead, and Vamos are looking for the second step to Paris. Arrow 4-4, this doesn't make it close. 3 dead on IG side. Tonight. Hazel is going to be back right now, but there's some many ways to do it. And there goes Nova. He's dead. MLBB, SOD. Got to deal with the wave first, but the rest of Vamos focuses on what's important. And Vamos are now halfway there.
Gonna be able to double wave first, yeah.
Yep, Yetri is going to beat him up, absorbing the pressure. Fury of the Phoenix gets used, but the early damage from Lapu is going to be great enough. As Yetri with a double kill. IG off to a good start, Natco, late to the party. And that's what you want. You get the objective, you get some punishment in, and the Lapu is the...
And it's, oh god.
Yeah, Nova ready to die for this. Natco is going to be the target. There's no way out of this one.
What?
Maybe there is somehow.
What? Oh.
Natco survives and backup arrives. Arrow 4-4 and Zeke to the rescue. And that was your Lapu that just got 2 kills. Temporarily removed from the fight. Yetri fully commits onto this. Does have the damage. Through the beach doesn't stop him. But the rest of Vamos will. Yetri dies again. And now Hazel needs some help. Subbat flickers to isolate Hazel. Great knockout strike. They stun them up. Subbat not able to get the kill, but Zkim will. MLBB joins with the dance, but not enough damage. And Nako is willing to fight this for as long as possible. Subbat, yeah, he smelled that. Here comes Nova. They know where Subbat is. Yetri's gonna jump in. They bring in the whole cavalry. The Fury to Phoenix, big combo breaker. And it's a setup for Vamos. Nako walks away with 1, but Yetri was able to get a double kill in return. IG finds a good trade.
Yes.
That's the signal. That's the nuclear option, Mr. President.
Oh.
Here it comes, Zkim. Great engage on Hazel. Hazel guaranteed to die here. IG have no response. They go on the Mel. Mel does even relocate with the portal. The certain out does drop. Suelo isolated, and Nako, he's in. But he didn't get control. Yetri, this is his moment to redeem himself onto Nako. Nako dashes away. Yetri trying to chase him down, and Nova is already dead. But Yetri, he needs to connect the blades. He has 1 hit left, but he just couldn't get it. Natco gets bailed out by his teammates, and IG loses 4.
Him is just that. Oh, hold on.
Well, they actually at least get this, right?
Vamos enter the portal.
Go home.
Vamos not entering the portal. They're just gonna push.
They should be able to defend this.
They're gonna get an inhibitor here.
Yep.
And that's good.
He's dead.
Yetri's trying to help.
Can he build up?
No, he's like...
Yeah, not this time, baby.
That's all you. That's all you. All right. Second team, unlike why you're still in Legend. You can be Vamos above.
And MLBB in with the blazing duet. Nako flicker to safety. Arrow 4-4 needs some help. Goes into Winter Crown. Fighter Requiem. Suelo, can he get the trade back? Yes, he will. Suelo finds the kill. And Nako can find the follow-up.
Yeah. Overall, right now, Vamos.
Oh, Nako.
So,
Yep.
see,
Vamos above.
this is the meta, Gideon, right? Weeks.
You telling me that Invictus Gaming have spent the last 8... Oh my god.
Well, this should be another punish. Zkim is gonna get lifted up now. That's gonna be him dead.
Gideon, before you finish your question, if Invictus wins, can you really say my logic is flawed?
We'll see the game after that, but I personally feel that, like, it's just...
Swords on, look.
Oh, Nova is in. They see Subbat and they go for the engage, but the knockout counter engage from Era. That was good enough. Train room for Nako to try to fight the Lord knockout kills off Era. But MLBB, he's gonna get caught on Subbat right in with a KO punch. And IG will lose this fight. Nako with his collection. There goes Suelo. And it's all feast up for Vamos. Yetri doesn't really have much left in the tank. The whole team of Vamos barreling down, and Era's sacrifice was worth it.
That was one hell of an engage from Arrow 404.
Yep, Nako is gonna go for the honeypot here. IG try, but try as they may, and it's just not enough. Team Vamos are now up 3-0 in this best of 7.
Woo! They're doing it for the fans. They've come down in droves, and they've filled up the arena here.
That's too soon. That's way too late.
Oh my god. I'm not gonna get tilted.
He off of Subbat. He looks for disengage. Hazel impatient with the shadows. Now into the shadow kill. Subbat needs help. Gets lifted back. That's the kill for Suelo. But Hazel gets jumped on. Doesn't have the shadows to work with. He ends up going down. Turtle for Vamos. The Raging Sandstorm to disengage with ZK. Vamos still comes out on the winning end.
All right, they get out of it. MLQT now realizing that the double wave coming in from Nako is already out as he tries to run. Nova, he's not 4 at least.
Yep. Yeah. So Nako is completely fine with that.
Got that going for us. It looks like E3 is going for an early dominance ice.
That's going to be purified, so they sacrifice DK for that. Oh, Nova for that. That's a given.
Yeah, it's hard to react to that one. Really, really hard. And they're also taking an outer camp as well. Right now, unless I start seeing Hazel getting a Sky Piercer sometime soon.
The Crimson Beacon is going to expire right now, so Suelo ends up going down to Clockwood, who collects the kill. And in the end, it's still Vamos who comes out with a win.
They are a little low, though, so if they start poking them out, I'm pretty sure that right now, IG, they've got the better sustain.
Yeah, and because of that, Team Vamos, they got to be careful around his turtle because that's all over the place.
Yeah, Zeke is going to be the target, and Hazel is waiting patiently. There comes in the shadow, actually gets blocked, and Hazel has nowhere to go! Whether intended or not, Vamos have found the angle there. Arrow 4-4 needs to disengage from this, but he's going to get crowd control, and it's going to be Nova that takes the kill.
Nova unable to help himself get that last auto attack in. Could have
For his Ogi shadow kill. Right now, oh, hold on.
Oh, the Malco team dead. They're both dead. Unless there's a trade in, then Nova
You don't. Okay. If Nova just
should be able to kill Zeke here.
There we go.
Fed into the MLQT machine.
First punish.
You know, you want to be ahead, of course, but 1K is manageable, and Yetri looking to get out of this. Sabat still able to get the secure, and that is what Vamos is looking for.
Good stuff, good stuff. Sabat not going for like the hyper burst damage. Yes, he still has damage, but at least his first item is War Axe this time. He's looking to peel and sustain more than anything else. He's not looking to 100-0 somebody, but will take the opportunity.
And not in the good spot. Again, the snap engage from Vamos onto Mel. Mel is dead. The Violet Record keeps Era 404 alive. Nova is completely isolated. And Sabat finds another easy kill there on a Suelo. Hazel doesn't find an angle back in. And the third turtle of the game for Vamos. Nova Escobar next to be taken down. Era 404 slays him.
I can already
Enough bands to deal with all of them.
Yeah, Tree, he's gonna go down here too. There's too much damage from Vamos.
Suelo not gonna go for it.
Suelo also chunked out the shadow, not in the right spot. Does Hazel want to make the attempt? It seems like he's gonna try and do so. Loses it instantly, gets crowd control, and he's dead. And Vamos, they smell blood. They might lose Nako in the process, but Vamos still has more resources to make it count. Killing spree for Era, and there's two bodies down for IG.
And the Vamos.
Era 4-4 finds the pickup. How long can you hold out on this Nova Escobar? He just disappears without doing anything. Zeke, he's buying so much time. And Vamos loses nothing, but they gain it. Inhibitor up top. Zeke does end up going down. What a knock up there. Arrow 4-4 with the setup. But MLQT finds the trade on the Nako. Suelo, he knows he's going to be dead. Arrow 4-4 with another setup. And finds a double kill. And Vamos still comes out with a lead. This is going to be the last push. Vamos ever so close to beating the Eternal Demons. And it's going to start with Nova's death. And they're going to get it. Hazel, he's already out of the fight. They've been doubted, they've been denied. Team Vamos, people hardly see them as a contender, and yet here they are. Sabat will have to fall back, and IG refusing to go down without throwing a couple of punches of their own. Hazel back into it on the Z-Kip. No out though, forces the winter crown out from Clockwood. Clockwood goes down.
Hey.
IG still hangs on.
Woo! They hold on.
Right.
All right, let's see.
Well, that's going to be Nova caught out again. This time, they will have the damage. Nova ends up straight up dying. A follow-up from ZK onto the back line. MelQT getting absolutely shredded, and ZK holds the line. Clockwood in, and Sabat again! MelQT with the wisdom of nature, but Nako finds the finisher, and that is it! Vamos in the base of IG. The minion wave slowly pushing in to Hazel. Chokes it out with the shadows, but Sabat once more with the gut punch. And Vamos right in the face of IG. And at this point in time, after 2 years of waiting, the new generation of Vamos have finally slayed the demons and will continue to blossom in the fields of Paris as they make it to EWC 2026.
Congratulations, Vamos, on your 4-0 victory as you punched your ticket to France for EWC.
Hopefully tomorrow against SRG they can show their chops, but for now, man, proud of Sabat, man. He made it back to international stage.
To EWC begins now in a count of 3, 2, 1. Congratulations. Mungkin kita start dengan bocil dulu kot. Error. Congratulations. You have finally sudah pun qualify untuk EWC in Paris untuk pertama kali.
Betul.
Apa perasaan bocil sekarang ni?
Dia mixed feelings lah. Macam happy gila and at the same time nak nangis garu lah atas kejayaan dia sendiri lah.
Sekarang dah layak ke EWC, dah tak sakit dah sihat terus lah.
Sakit.
Sakit lagi. Sakit-sakit pun main macam ni, takutlah kita. Harap-harap bocil boleh buat yang terbaik di EWC 2026.
Thank you.
We're all so proud of you.
Thank you so much everyone.
Tapi saya nak tanya kalau boleh, saya nak tanya Coach Waldo. Mana Coach Waldo? Mana Coach Waldo?
Oh,
Hey, hai.
Halo.
Saya Sokong Bamos.
ya.
Alright, bila kita tengok semula sebelum season ni bermula kan, adakah you expect your team akan pergi sejauh ni?
Tak expect sebab kita roster last minute dan saya pun masuk farmhouse itu 6 jam sebelum lock roster. Karena sebelumnya saya harusnya ke Rusia.
Oh, maksudnya macam orang ambil you macam tiba-tiba lock, you pun macam ambil je lah ada orang.
Ya, dari direkomen Natko, Klaukun, and then Bang Afa call saya untuk join farmhouse.
Dan awak buktikan sekarang. Hari tu pergi Rusia, hari ni pergi Paris.
Ya.
Wow. I rasa it's such a heartwarming moment bila kita ada wakil baharu. Of course, the emotion is overflowing. And I saw just now that Coach P4KBET was teary-eyed when he was hugging Coach Bam on stage. Coach, this is Vamos's first time qualifying for the MSC. And I want to know, at what point did you think this was actually very much possible?
I think the sacrifices on the players also, their time with their family. So yeah, hello to the family. Thank you so much for all time that you give it to us. We make it worth it, I think.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Alright, sekarang kita nak bercakap dengan Natko, the one and only marksman kita.
Ya.
Natko kata Natko nak buktikan Natko boleh pergi ke EWC MSC dan sekarang Natko dah buktikan pada mereka yang doubt dengan you. Anything you nak cakap kepada semua haters dekat luar sana?
Don't underestimate us.
Jangan pandang rendah dengan dia. Itu saja.
Ya.
Sesimpel itu. And of course Rose dan juga seluruh tim Vamos dekat dalam game ni memang diorang menang semua tapi hanya seorang saja yang layak digelar MVP of the match. Korang rasa siapa MVP?
Akib.
Without further ado, in 3, 2, 1, MVP of the match goes to Bocil!
Terkejut. Kenapa terkejut? You rasa prestasi yang you keluarkan tadi tak bagus ke?
Ya, bagus. Cuma saya rasa ZQ tadi banyak buat game lah.
Oh, he's giving credit to his friend. Diorang ni memang sangat-sangat close. So, I nak tanya, tiket ke EWC sudah pun di dalam tangan anda. Tetapi tomorrow, it's gonna be the grand finals. Apa yang Bocil expect akan jadi di grand finals esok?
Yang for sure kita akan bagi yang terbaik and kita akan fight lah. Ya.
Okay.
Beb, bro.
Well played, bro. Now, I rasa kita pun kena borak juga dengan Zeno sekejap lah. Zeno sempat.
Mana Zeno?
Ni. Zeno, bonjour. You are going to Paris.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. Kita tahu di dalam Vamos musim ini EXP lane pun kita macam swap sikit kan. Tapi you are going to Paris. You akan wakil Malaysia juga. Kita tak tahu apa akan jadi di sana. Mungkin Zeno akan dimainkan. Mungkin Sepat akan dimainkan. So, apa perasaan Zeno sekarang ni?
Saya rasa bangga lah dengan tim saya. Sebab diorang punca saya pergi ke Paris.
Tipu ah.
So sweet.
Ipan. Ipan, apa Ipan nak cakap dekat Angah? Angah kat rumah tengah tengok ni, Ipan.
Angah, adik Angah pergi beri.
You know what? Mungkin kita boleh wrap this up. Sepat. Selain daripada Angah nak cakap apa dekat fans Vamos. Forza Vamos yang datang hari ni.
Firstly, saya nak cakap thank you dekat management Vamos, Bos Hanan, Bos Din, semua bos, Avas, Kupo, siapa-siapa yang sokong kita orang sangat-sangat happy and also give me opportunity for this season. And then to Forza Vamos, thank you sangat-sangat sebab nyanyi untuk kita orang, bagi kita orang semangat, and also semua fans Vamos and fans IG or fans SRG, whoever you, thank you so much sebab memeriahkan MPLMY. So, thank you so much guys. We love you all.
Oh.